4, 3, 2. All right, what's happening, good people? Today we're going to be talking about audio and how to clean up audio in your videos. Now, that's going to be a little tricky because for the most part, the library will be supplying iPads for people that need devices to record. And if you're recording on an iPhone or an iPad or editing on an iPhone or iPad, you're going to run into some limitations with iMovie. You're going to run into some limitations with iMovie, which will be different from the limitations that you would run into if you were using iMovie on a desktop or on a laptop. This video is focused to basically help you navigate doing sound editing on iPad or an iPhone, okay? And to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to show you a video created by the good people from the YouTube channel Auphonic Creators, okay? So make sure you show them some love. Now, in this video, they talk about a app called Auphonic Recorder or a site called Auphonic.com. Meaning or sounding like audio, so it's AU, and then phonic, PHONIC. So Auphonic, AUPHONIC. Auphonic Recorder or Auphonic.com. It will help you pretty much take noise from the background out, just clean up the audio. Now, a couple of things that you want to do while you're doing this is, well, you just want to be really conscious about how you're going to record. The library will be providing some instruments to help you record. We will have lavalier mics, and I believe there's going to be a couple of shotgun mics or kind of broadcast quality mics, unidirectional mics or unidirectional mics. So make sure that you definitely utilize those. If you're going to be doing audio, bathrooms work well for great acoustics or reverb. Closets work well to eliminate any extra reverb or acoustics that you don't want. You're going to have to be very conscious about how you choose to record certain scenes. Now, if you want background noise in, then that's okay. Sometimes it's appropriate. Like if you're outside and your goal is to capture the sound of nature, crickets, or capture cars going by or a train going by, something like that, then that's totally fine. But where it gets tricky is maybe you're trying to record an interview and there's an air conditioner in the background. And so you hear people talking, but you hear in the background. Now, once you record that, that's going to be kind of hard and impossible to get out of the recording, for instance. So what you need to do is make sure that the person talking is closer to your microphone than the air condition, so that the bleed is what we call it. The sound bleed into the mic is less. If you're closer to the air conditioner than you are to the person speaking, then the noise from the air conditioner will be loud, and there's pretty much nothing you can do to fix that except re-record it in a quieter environment. So that's what I'm talking about when I say be intentional and focused on what you record and where you record. But once you have your recordings, if there's like minor things that you want to try and adjust, then this Auphonic Recorder or Auphonic.com will kind of help you. And again, the good people at Auphonic Creators, they have an awesome video that I'm about to show you that will get you started and help you out. Good luck.
What's up, comic creators? Peter here. Today I'm going to show you guys my process, how I enhance the audio recordings that I have within the iMovie app for iPhone and iPad. Now, iMovie itself is very limiting as far as what it allows you to do within the app on the phone and tablet. for audio editing. So I'm going to utilize an outside resource that is 100% free, and you don't have to download any other weird apps to use it. I've been using that resource for years, and I've never had anything bad or go wrong with that. So I'm going to open up iMovie right now and create a project and show you how I utilize that resource. So there are two ways to do this. There's the easy way and the hard way. So the easy way is to lay out your audio for your entire project before you even use this resource to do this. So basically, don't do any of your music, don't do any of your intro, your outro, don't do any sound effects, anything like that. You just want the talking parts all done in order to enhance this audio on the app itself. And once you have all that laid out, like I'm doing here, you're going to go ahead and export that project into your photo library on your tablet or phone. Now, if you're saying to me, oh man, I have already added all the audio and sound effects and intro and outro and things like that, don't worry. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this process if you've already taken that step. But if you can do it this way, you definitely want to do it this way because it's going to save you time and space on your phone. So follow this process if you can. Okay, so this is Auphonic, auphonic.com. I've made a video on this before on how to use Auphonic to enhance audio on the computer. Luckily, you can do the exact same thing on your tablet or your phone. So once you've exported your project, go to Auphonic and you're going to want to click on Productions. You're going to have to create an account with them. Like I said, totally free, no downloads of an app or anything. This is all through Safari on your tablet or phone or whatever web browser you're using currently. I have a previous video that I have linked in the description box below where I went over the settings that you're going to use to enhance the audio for your footage. And in that video, I have links to a Google Drive where you can get the JPEG or PDF that shows you the presets that you're going to want to use until you learn basically how this stuff works. So like I said, you're going to click on Productions, New Production, and then this is your new production file right here. You're going to select Choose File, and then you're going to click on Photo Library, and then you're going to select the video that you just exported from iMovie. And when you choose that, it's going to compress the video into Auphonic. All right, so once that's done, you're going to scroll down, and the section that you may not have open the first time you do this is going to be the output files. So you may have to click that arrow right here. And then underneath that, you're going to select MP3 and you're going to switch that to AAC. And then after that, where it says 80 kbps right next to it, you're going to click it and select 256 kbps, which is just kilobits per second. And then AAC is just a higher audio quality versus MP3. And then right under that, where it says video, you can just X out of that because we're not going to be needing that at all. It's basically not needed because all we're focusing on is audio. All right, so this next part is under audio algorithms, and you're going to select loudness target and then go ahead and switch it to 18 LUFS, which stands for loudness units full scale, which means nothing to you. And then you're going to want to select denoise and then adjust the reduction amount to 6 dB. And after that, all you have to do is click start production. And then it's going to ask you if you want to start it. You are limited to about 2 hours per month on production with Auphonic for free. So once you click that start production, it's going to upload the files, and then it's going to take you into another menu section where it says it's actually working on the files. Now here's something important. You don't actually have to sit here and wait for this to finish. It may take a while depending on the file size of your project. So you are able to leave, and then if you gave your correct email address in your account, it'll shoot you an email to let you know when it's done. But once it's done, it'll take you to this page right here that you see. And on this page, you can play the new enhanced audio to kind of see how it sounds. You can also toggle between the old audio. So right now you're playing on the output section, but you can also play on the input section by clicking it, it unmutes it, and then click play. So you can kind of see the difference between the previous audio and the new audio that you now have. Okay, once that's done, you can scroll back up to the top and select download. It'll give you the option to view or download. You're definitely going to want to click download. And then you click that drop down arrow key in the top right and you select your file and click the share button. And then from there, you can actually share it directly into iMovie. That opens up a menu within iMovie where you select the project that you're working on. And once you select the project that you're working on, it'll import it directly into the timeline of your project. Boom. There you go. Now, if you leave it like this, you're going to have both the old audio and the new audio playing over each other. So you're going to want to select the original clips, and then you're just going to turn that soundbar all the way down on the audio icon, or you can, just click the one on the left there and mute it. So either way, you've muted the original audio, and now all that's playing is the new enhanced audio that you just edited using Auphonic. Now, if you have already added in your intro, your outro, your music, and all that stuff, I'm going to show you the process you can do to do this enhancement of your audio without losing all your work. So you're going to go ahead and export your project, but you're going to go to Options, and then you're going to change it from Video to Project. You'll go ahead and export that, and essentially what you're doing, you're saving it to files and you're duplicating your project file. So it's going to send it into your phone. You can select iMovie, and basically you can edit it by clicking on the name and editing it. I've done this once before, that's why it's saying number 3, so I'm going to go ahead and just do 2.0 for kicks, why not? And then you're going to just click save, and once you click save, it'll save it somewhere in your phone. Then you're going to go back out to projects at the top left hand corner. Once you're in projects, you're going to click the 3 buttons on the bottom, click import project, and then you're going to go ahead and search audio editing 2.0. I clicked an audio, and there's the 2 files, my original one, and I'm going to click my 2.0 one that I just saved, and that copies it and puts it into iMovie and automatically opens it up. So essentially from this point on, what you're going to do is in that new version of the file, you have a complete copy with all of your intros, outros, music, sounds, all that stuff. You go ahead and delete all that stuff, so that way you can export just the talking parts only, and then you follow the original steps for Auphonic. Essentially, you just add the new Auphonic file into the original project that has all your intros and outros and sound effects. Therefore, you have your enhanced audio and you haven't lost any of your previous work. All right, that was a lot. So hopefully that helps you guys out. I think that'll greatly enhance the audio effects that you have in your iMovie project files. If you get stuck, comment below. I'll try and respond as fast as I can. Please like, share, subscribe.